Right, welcome back to the Black Birdshed. Sorry it's been ages, but there is quite a lot more to update you on. I think if we remember back to last video, I showed you that we had some Irish fancy young that were in their nest. They were feathering up quite nicely, and we also had the Bengalese finches, and they had just fledged as well. Well, I've got a bit more news since then. Let's just keep you up to date on what's happened with those birds I just spoke about. Right. So, well, since last video, I've closed this down now. This is was the canary section. Didn't really work this year. Wasn't so successful as it had been the year before, where we got 50 birds. But we got this many birds. So there's 7 in there. 2 of these are Irish fancies. The cinnamon one there, it's beautiful, and that yellow one. And there's a mixture of other birds in there. We've had some deaths over here, and we've lost 3 of the hens, which of course I had too many hens anyway. So it is what it is. I'm not sure why. I have recently set off another mite bomb in here, and yeah, it was done properly this time. We had a proper amount of smoke, and that was about 3 days back, and I can still smell the stuff now, so I must have done that right. So let's get back down here. So this is where we had the Irish fancies. Now what I've done here is I've got the 4 spare cocks are all in here. There's another cock in the cage below. That'll be coming up with them possibly today. There he is, yellow and dark one. And here's the babies. So they're absolutely gorgeous. Look, they've come out absolutely fantastic. This one's just trying to clean itself with some fresh water we just put in. I'm hoping they're all hens. The hen is still trying to sit in. She's actually sitting on 2 fake eggs there in a feed tray. And these are pretty much weaned now, so I'm going to be I'll be moving these up to this cage here later on today, cleaning this out, and then he can go with the other cock birds, and she can go outside in the aviary. Yeah, so they're really healthy, and I'm really happy with those. Nice birds. Just hope that they're all hens, and then we can perhaps put some get some better pairings next year. Right, now the Bengalese, they're no longer in here. Okay, so there's the hen. Cock is on here. Then the cock is on some eggs. He's a pretty good sitter. He won't probably get off these. Let's just shut the door. There he is. Now these eggs. Come on, mate. Look at him. You don't like it. No. Right. These aren't his eggs. They're not her eggs either. These are some eggs I found outside. That one looks like it's got something going on. Yeah, those are eggs I found in a nest outside. I've already removed their eggs because I didn't want any more of those, but I've put some eggs in from which I found outside, which are cutthroat eggs. There may be a different one in there as well, so we're going to see if anything comes of those. So that's a bit of a foster attempt. Now the young are in this cage here. Well, they're outside in the aviary, so I've got to find those, but they're really healthy. In fact, you can see a couple just. I don't think you better see them. There's a couple just there. There's one dark and white pied, which is that one on the right, and then there's 4 pied white cinnamons, and they're doing really well. Now this pairing of silver bills, which is the ones that I've had the most success with, well, the only one I've had success with, I believe they're on eggs. Well, they're on eggs definitely, I know that, and I believe that we've got some babies. Now I've got to hope that she gets off the nest. She's off, right? Okay, so let's have a look. So these hatched a couple of days back, I believe. This is the first time I've seen them. Wow. I'm going to check that other egg. I've been checking the net. I knew they were fertile. Okay. That egg looks like it could be fertile. So it could be a late hatcher, or it could be that it's dead in this shell. So we've got 4 young there. Well, that's fantastic. So 4 young. Yeah, that's just great. Now that means that I'm confident that they'll rear those, although I'm going on holiday in a few days' time. So if they rear those, then I'm in a situation where I can move on at 4 of the star finches from this year, the young. So I'll be taking those to the pet shop, or if they'll be available to be purchased. Yeah, so that's great news. Let's go and see if we can find the Bengalese young right in the aviary. Let's have a look. It's raining today. Also, while we're here, we've got quite a few of the golden finches which are molting. There's the dad there. As well. That's one of the young ones there in the middle there. That's a cock. Looks like it's going to be a red head. And it's quite a big bird, very nice purple chest. And we are missing one cutthroat now. The cinnamon or fawn, yellow-throated or orange-throated cutthroat hen. The hen passed away. There's the male, the cockbird in the corner there. So he's going to have to pair it with another one now. But he was very close to her. There's the mum there, red head, quite a small bird. And we've now got the canaries in that other aviary. There's the weaver finch, cock, looking beautiful today. And we've got, oh there you go, there's some of the cinnamon, or one or two of the cinnamon young. There's the, I think that one's a bit, yeah, and here's another one of the new young. This is the smaller one of the golden finches. This is the one that was fostered by silverbills. That's white-chested, white-breasted. It looks like it's a blackhead. I don't see any red on that at all. So a blackhead, white chest. So we've got one of those already. A hen. I'll tell it's a hen because of the light yellow breast or belly area. I've thrown quite a lot of seeds on the floor and they've germinated. It was just excess seed that had been chucked out in the nest, in the cages. He's looking good. Ooh, some of these are ready to, they're in breeding condition. I've just got to pair them up, make sure they're probably, I'll go on my holiday, come back and look at pairing them up, getting them ready for doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah, right. I'm going to catch some birds and ring them up. This is the Irish fancies. Right. So it was so they hatched 2nd of August. And they fledged on the 20th of August. That was a noisy one. very light birds. Oh, stop it. There's all different ways of holding them. I haven't really got the best way, really. It's important to put these numbers up the right way when you put them on. A 1 can look like, if it's like say 16, can look like 91 if you put it up the wrong way around, and this is a 99, so obviously this could easily look like a 66. And if you're confident that you've put them up the right way, then you'll know what number that is. Lovely little bird. I'm going to put that into there now. She's going to be flying around a bit mad. There you go, so I've just put her in there. Well, she's settled in quite well. When they're introduced into a cage, they do tend to look around quite a bit, and then you really do see how slender they are and what a slim neck they've got. Lovely birds. Now I don't know what's happening next season, but there's a possibility I might concentrate on Irish. I'm not so sure why. I just find them lovely little birds. They just really are so slender, and because they're smaller, they're less messy. There's less of a call for them, I suppose. You know, if you're breeding canaries to sell, and you want to be breeding coloured canaries, really. Well, I've tried that this year, and that hasn't been a success. What was I think we're looking for the Feo. I've got a few from it, but not a lot really. Might keep a pair of them. Might get rid of them completely. Don't know. And just keep the Irish. So that's the next one. This one's got a bit more of a darker wing. I don't know if you can see that. And not a nice bird as well. Line markings. Nice even tail. Get this one in there. There we go. Oh, that's flown into the window. Nope, can't see it yet. Okay, and then the last one. So what I try to do when I do put rings on these birds, I try to separate them into a separate cage. So when I'm catching them, I'm not disturbing the other birds. Well, this one's 101. This isn't the right applicator for these slightly smaller rings. I'm not used to trying to do it and show you on the camera at the same time. It doesn't help. Oh, come on. Right. It's a bit out of focus, but I think you got it. Not sure where they, well, they're both up there now. Yeah, both up there. There it goes. That's the blue ring. The other one was a green ring. There we go. Yep. So all three are in there now. And again, that one's looking around. Right, now because I'm going on holiday, I want to make sure everything's as easy as possible for the couple of people that are looking after the place. So the only way I can really do that is I've got to limit the amount of cages that are being in use to make it simple. You know, finches, canaries, just a limited number of feeding areas. So what I've decided to do is the young, which we've had, which is those, I forget we had those young I've just taken, wrung and stuck out into the aviary. I'm also going to put the hen out into the aviary, and all I'm going to do is keep the cockbirds in here. Now the young, which obviously there's cocks and hens in there, but they're in the middle of the molt at the moment. They're in good condition, so they're going to go out in the aviary as well. So it's about time I caught some of those. So maybe we'll show you a bit about them as I catch them. And then the cock Irish fancies and the remaining cockbird over there will come into this aviary. Right, this one. This is a nice bird. This one's father's dead now. It was that sort of yellow pheo bird. I'm not sure what you'd call this. I've got a chart on the ceiling here. Oh, Isabel. Oh, Saturnet. No, I don't know. Brown opal. Maybe a brown opal yellow frost. I don't know. We've got a bit of molting to go there on the wings, but that's a nice bird. Don't know if it's a cock or a hen. Green ring. Yeah. There it goes. So that's the first one. Now this one, I believe is this is its brother or sister. This is the more browner one of the pair of those, which is more like the mother, which is still in there. So this is more of a brown. Again, I don't know what you call this one. Could be a brown pastel. No idea. Brown, opal, yellow, maybe. Put that one in there as well now. He's going to be a bit flighty because they've not been in the big aviary before. This is a nice bird. This one is a cinnamon Irish fancy, an Irish bird. So very similar to the last two, but obviously an Irish. Look, very inquisitive. It's got a little white patch on the back of its head. Whoa. And yeah, white belly. But it's an absolutely lovely bird. Hope that you get some success off that next season. Hope that's a hen. Seems to be a hen. There's that one in there now. Come on. So many different colour Irish. Just amazing, really, because I only had the 2 pairs. I only had the 1 pair last year that actually bred. And from that, I had such a lot of different colours. And then this year, he wasn't much caught, but she bred again, and we've had the cinnamon, this yellow one, and these 3 pied. Nice yellow bird, very lemony yellow. Green ring. There as well. Come on. Something new to them. This one's a cinnamon and yellow bird. Quite a big bird. Got nice cinnamon markings on his face. Its mother, it hasn't quite perfectly molted out on its wings. Its mother carrying red factor. She's dead now. She passed away. She was one I bred myself. So she was like a red frost, really got a bit of cinnamon in it. So possibly a brown red frost. Yeah, look at the chart on the wall. Yeah, so she passed away. And this is one of her young. It's come out cinnamon. And yeah, it's just weird how some of them come out. Her brother or sister, again a bigger bird. Now he's got no colour to him, but I'm pretty sure that if I'd have colour fed him, he'd have come out with a bit of red with him. Like I say, she had quite a lot of birds this colour last year, and I did colour feed them, and they did come out with that redness to them. I feel like there's a bird that was in the aviary there, a hen. But it's hard to say. It's actually got quite a green rump there, but probably carrying red. Yeah, let's get that one in as well. So we're getting quite a lot of canaries in here now. But they are just the young and the hens. This one's quite a small bird, but it's again, it's another one of these sort of phao, cinnamony, yellowy coloured ones. Yeah, but quite small compared to those last 2. A nice bird. So that's empty now. So, in that one, yeah, so in that cage, I'm now going to put the cock Irish. And last, I've also put in the non-Irish one in there, which is the bigger one of all of them, obviously. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 5 cock birds, and I'm going to take him out of here. So, and then one last thing to do is take her out. She's off the nest now, that's good. She thinks is a nest. And then she can go into the aviary here. She knows the aviary well, she's been in there before. There she is, she's going to go straight outside. A lot of the other ones are up there, getting used to it. Right, so nothing down here at all now. So that's an area where no one needs to worry about feeding. So today I need to clean that out. I've got a bit of food here. I'll just chuck that in here. Some of them are still eating, well, they're still eating the soft food, so there they are up there. Yeah, so that's good. So we've now closed down some cages just to make it easier for my dad and my friend while I'm away. We've just got the one cage of canaries here, the parrotlet, all finches this side, and a mixture of finches and canaries there. Right, thanks very much for watching. Like I say, I'm away for a couple of weeks, so I won't be putting a video out until then. Hopefully when we come back from the cruise, we'll be able to look at this this nest box here with the 4 starfinch chicks, and they may even be out of the nest. Could be, yeah, but I think it's more likely they're going to be close to fledging. Right, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe. If you hit the like button, any comments as well would be grateful, and I'll try and get back to everybody I can. Again, yeah, thank you. Cheers, take care. See you next time.